Oh, oops. I'm streaming this stream setup. Okay. Hello, everyone. We are playing video games, specifically the Summit Library, which we played a little bit like 2 weeks ago.
Roughly, yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, it's pretty cute. I would recommend go playing it.
I like it. I really kind of wish we had save scummed, like that one like bitch of a guy who's kind of fun, who likes the cats, who like there was Jin. We could have cried. I didn't cry. I decided to snark back instead. Kind of wish I'd save scummed so that we could know what happens when you cry.
Okay. Well, I can't help you with that.
Alas. What he said was not... Sorry, I have fried rice in my mouth. What he said was nonsense, but the look in his eyes...
we are eating fried rice.
We are eating fried rice. It is breakfast.
I've decided to... So I've been eating on stream a lot because I get hungry when I stream. This makes sense to me, I think. And I've decided to, instead of being embarrassed about eating on stream, just lean into it. So what we got here, we got...
We're eating breakfast. We've got fried rice, we've got Twinkies. I just finished my milk.
Yeah, we got a limited edition pumpkin spice Twinkie. I would highly recommend you go check this out.
Hashtag not sponsored.
If I was sponsored, fuck it. I don't know. No, I just like Twinkies. I'm allowed to like Twinkies. YouTubers can like Twinkies.
You're adorable.
I'm legally required to tell you if I am sponsored, but it feels dumb to say I'm not sponsored every time I recommend a product.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Like, okay.
The niggling feeling of missing something accompanies you as you drift off to sleep. Like Twink. Am I a twink? Sometimes I'm a twink. You just got Twinkie stuff on my nose. I feel like the gender of the day for me is not twink. Sometimes it is, but not today.
As a somewhat irregular guest on the channel, do you want to explain to our lovely viewers and Todd? Sorry, that was mean. I don't even have a viewer named Todd. What am I doing here? Do you want to explain to our lovely viewers what the gender of the day is?
Okay, so to our lovely viewers, this is something I figured out about myself when I was roughly like a week after I turned 25, and my girlfriend likes to joke that I got myself pronouns for my birthday, but it was a late gift, which is rather in character for me. To get a gift, but only like a week after the event. I am somewhat gender fluid. I usually use she, they pronouns. It is completely random which pronoun I will prefer. Sometimes I'm a girl, sometimes I'm something else. Extraordinarily occasionally, like once in a blue moon, I'll have a boy day, but those are rare. So, like, I think my gender of the day is leaning girl, but, like, I'm more of an academic than I am a girl today.
Yeah.
Not that girls can't be academics, but I feel as though academic is its own gender for me.
So she doesn't understand this, right? So
it's random.
I understand this even less. The gender of the day was basically like, Maeve takes a while to decide what clothes she wants to wear, and she was like, okay, well this outfit isn't right, this outfit isn't right, and eventually I was like, okay, what's the just figure out what the gender of the day is already or something like that. So,
one of the main ways that you portray gender to others is in your outfit. So that's one of the factors that I take into consideration when choosing an outfit in the morning. Versus Rose here, who she just throws on whatever the hell she wants.
It's true. Well, okay, so here's the thing. I have a lot of confidence. I'm not gonna. I was gonna say unearned, but I think I deserve my own confidence. I am confident, and I'm confident and lazy, which means that I would rather like just wear whatever happens to be at the top of the pile confidently, and just be like, yeah, I can wear whatever. I am that powerful. I would rather do that than actually pick out an outfit.
Versus me, who has kind of a complex about being true to myself. So in the morning, I have to be like, okay, but like, what is myself today? You know, like,
Yeah.
who am I? Where is this? What's going on? What's my gender? What are my pronouns? What even is a pronoun in today's society? Do I need a hair trim? Do I need a binder? Do I want a skirt to go spinny? What's the gender of the day? Should I buy suspenders?
That sounds exhausting.
It is a little bit exhausting, yeah. I'm also like this when I play dress-up games.
I know. I suggested we were going to play Baldur's Gate 3 on stream maybe, and I suggested, because I would get bored, that like I just start playing Tetris, like Tetris 99 on stream, as like alternate
content while I do the character select screen.
And then like one of them's big and one of them's little, the viewers get to decide which one's which. And the first stream is just like 2.5 hours of Maeve choosing between teal and dark teal for every single.
This also means I have a much larger wardrobe than Rose does, but we share, so it was cool.
Yeah,
you're wearing all clothes that I got right now.
Yeah, because it turns out that my 7-day wardrobe is more like a 4.5-day wardrobe, so I need to add some more clothes to it.
The niggling feeling of missing something accompanies you as you drift off to sleep.
Escape room game? No, it's more of a magic puzzle solving type game. ... Oh yeah, we should summarize the game. Okay, so here's the summary of the game so far. There's a big library. It's got a lot of magic, but the magic is broken. We need to fix it.
Yeah, we're part electrician, part coder, like software engineer.
Magic works like electricity in this game, but the electricity is temperamental, and so you gotta coax it back to like. It'll make sense in context. This is not an escape room game. We're not playing 999.
You don't see Ayas after that anymore, and that's fine with you. Oh no! I scared off the tsundere!
I think it might just be for the next couple days. I don't know.
And that's fine with you. You focus on the task ahead and busy yourself with your work. This is how your first week at the library passes. Hours spent poring over maps in the Keeper's quarters, consulting the Summit's tomes on magical research, comparing the two, and reading.
Okay, so just for the viewers.
So for the viewers, people.
Wait, where's Ayas?
There he is.
Here we go.
This bitch.
He does not like us. He doesn't like anyone. Actually, or I think he just doesn't like librarians. Whatever.
No, he just doesn't like our job.
No.
Because we're kind of, we were kind of trained by the military, and he's like, I'm not... The military sucks.
I mean, they're right. He's right.
He's right.
Oh yeah, and there's Nemnon. We like Nemnon.
Nemnon.
And we named ourselves Blue Hero Infernos.
We named our blue... Yeah, we named ourselves Blue Pronouns. Wait, no. Blue Air.
The pronouns are implied.
Today is no different. You put down your stack of books and settle behind one of the large tables, taking out your paper and ink. Tyrneel's Treatise of Sequences, Volume 2, Fragments of the Mind, Revised, A Keeper's Compass, Library Maps, and their core values. The material is endless, some of it familiar, some not. Soon you're immersed in the text. Today you're revisiting magical generation basics, like core stabilization and flow interruption. For good measure, you've also pulled out books about the few cases on core depletion, systemical failures, and meridian defragmentation. I don't know what the fuck any of these words mean. You hardly notice how much time has passed until a voice rouses you from your work.
Hey, asshole. Or am I playing this character?
You're gonna play this character.
Oh, I need to get into the role. Well, so you're the one snatching up the books I mean to read.
Oh, hello! You look up, startled, right into the handsome face of a stranger. Their tone is light, a playful smile on their lips, and they're somehow standing in front of the desk that's right there.
Visual novel, don't worry about it.
Visual novel, don't worry about it. They should have maybe gone to a slightly different angle of the room.
Okay, just press buttons. Pressing the up, yeah.
Do I want to flirt right off the bat?
I mean, you're basically playing.
Oh, what would you offer them? Stranger lets out a low, soft laugh. I think that's pretty in character. I'm fucking studying to fix this library, bitch. What do you have to offer me?
Okay. Hello, stop that. You like the banter, I see. What would you like to return? You like the banter, I see.
Barter.
Well, damn it. You like to barter, I see. What would you like in return for your generosity?
Give me your name, and I might consider sharing.
A small price to pay. You are most kind. I'm River Zishra.
Zirisha.
Zirsha.
Zirisha.
I'm River Zirsha. So pleased to make your formal acquaintance.
Hi, River. Are you married to Doctor Who? Nice to meet you, River-san. I'm the library's keeper, Blue.
Oh, I know.
River smoothly seats themselves across the table and gestures to the book we're holding. We automatically know their pronouns because, come on, look at them.
Well, they also seats themselves.
Yeah.
Well, we the audience.
Now that oh wait, sorry.
River has fried rice in their mouth. Now that introductions have been made, tell me, what are you reading?
You hold up the book so you can see the cover. Making Magic, Advanced Theories on Class-Bound Properties.
Perfect bedtime companion.
Bedtime stars! I hadn't noticed it had gotten so late. You cast a glimpse of the dark sky from a window and rub your temples. I suppose I'll have to bid you good night then.
Oh. Don't leave on my account. Isn't nighttime when the real magic happens?
You're also mumbling these lines very much. I'm not sure if the mic's picking up on them.
Well, if it's like green and close to yellow, then it's good.
And I suppose you're an expert in that field?
Hey, I wouldn't dream of boasting of my accomplishments. I'd rather prefer to prove myself through action.
Their lips have turned into a sly grin. He's challenging you. Oh, so he they. Hold on. Ah. He they. Cool.
Politician. Well, they've got my vote.
A politician with blue eyes and pronouns. Are they purple?
I think they're like a dark lilac.
You're very forward, River-san.
If there's something I want, I won't hesitate to get it. And I must say, I'm rather curious about you.
Oh, you want me? You want me, bitch?
Well, you're the one who clicked the blue, clicked the heart option twice in a row.
Okay, this is the okay, but the sentence itself felt in character both times.
Okay, I'm gonna go grab my root beer.
Okay. Also, the hard options are the most fun.
That's true. That's true. Okay. Oh, hello, Maggie.
Get me milk while you're up. Love you. Alright, time to make headcanons about the background characters while we wait for Rose. So, this guy, he's like Laios from Dungeon Meshi, but elf. And I have no idea who this person is, but she seems cool. She seems studious and shy. I think they're classmates. Maybe they're... Oh wait, she's writing. Maybe they're collaborating on an essay together? Or just working side by side?
Okay.
Hi Rose, I'm making headcanons about the background characters.
Of course you are.
Well, we gotta do something to entertain our lovely audience. It can't just be me spinning in a spinning chair all day.
Well, I'd watch that.
Of course you would. You're biased.
I'm biased. Am I even on camera? Okay, I gotta scooch over here. And I gotta put in my cute little Sony earbuds. Speaking of recommendations, these are mid at best. I would not recommend buying them.
I got them because I forgot my headphones at work once. Thankfully, that's not going to be a problem anymore, because I got fired!
We do recommend getting fired.
This was a good move on my part.
If you're watching this, go get fired. Okay, don't actually.
Well, I mean, okay.
Depends on the circumstance.
Depends on the circumstances. Being fired was actually a really good
career move,
for
yeah.
me, because
anyway,
now I have
game.
free time. About me, and here I got the impression you already knew who I was.
I know your name and place in the library. I know your name and place in the library, but I know a little about keepers. You tend to be very tight-lipped about what you do.
Oh, are you interested in self-study?
Just press the button.
Maybe what you offer in return simply doesn't compare. Yo. River laughs.
I've been humbled. Won't you take pity on me? Not for free, of course. You may ask me anything you like in return, and I will answer truthfully.
Alright. River's pose is relaxed, confident, and if you dare say, a little smug. They think they've already won, do they? Hello, Kitty.
Yes. Where's our kitty? Okay. So, you can't see it because that's not where our camera is pointed, but our little kitty cat, she is looking at the window, and she's being very cute.
We should set up a kitty cam.
We should.
We have an extra camera.
Okay, well, I'll figure it out. Well, I mean, usually the kitty cam would be set up right here, because when you're not streaming with me, that's the kitty likes to sit during my streams a lot.
But right now she's on the windowsill.
Yeah, because you're in the way.
Well, you doubt they'll ask you anything you couldn't tell them. No harm in humoring them a little. You're from Axis, aren't you? River leans back in their chair. Please.
And what else?
You're going to make me work for my answers?
Isn't that the best way to learn?
You eye them critically. Fine clothes, smooth skin without a blemish in sight. Shrewd, calculating eyes. Their accent gave them away. Growing up in Axis, you'd recognize that Exonians lit anywhere, lilt anywhere. As for the rest...
Wait, was that a called shot?
What, called shot?
Like, I've been doing a...
You've been giving them an accent.
Well, more like they just, like, emphasize certain words to the point of being a little bit uncomfortable.
As for the rest, if I had to guess, I'd say you've lived a life of finer things. Perhaps you belong to a wealthy family.
No go.
But the fact that you're here, so interested in the lowly work of keepers and their libraries, must mean you're either a politician or someone with too much time on their hands. River smiles a razor-sharp smile, clasping their hands together on the table in front of them.
Well done. Though I do confess that I wish I had more. Well done. Well done. There you go. Well done. Though I must confess, well done. Though I must confess that I wish I had more free time on my hands. Well done. Though I must confess that I wish I had more time on my hands than I do.
Hey, don't think I'm done asking questions.
Wouldn't dare presume. But now it's my turn, may I?
Alright, go ahead.
About your work. What does it entail? From what I've seen, keepers are capable of many different things.
I suppose keepers are pretty versatile. There's a lot of different things we can do, depending on the areas we specialize in. There's the basics like magical engineering, systematics, learning various symbol languages, and the actual practice of manipulating magic. But it's a very study-heavy work. It takes many years to become skilled, and not everyone has the affinity for it.
It helps if you put on programmer socks.
It helps if you put on programmer socks, like, the stripy thigh highs.
Yep.
That helps.
Yeah.
Many of us continue to further our field of research. That's why we work with the libraries. That last part is a white lie, but he won't know that. You're not about to divulge the inner workings of the Accords to a stranger. There are keepers that churn to different areas of study, though. Language, history, or politics. It's rare, but it happens.
How fascinating. Politics, even. Is that something of interest to you? Must wonder.
Not sure.
Why the reluctance?
I don't know much about it. It's hard to give a definitive answer without knowing what I'm talking about.
Nerd. I see. I can appreciate putting thought into what you might think. Perhaps if we spend more time together, I might change your mind.
So what brings you to the summit aside from recruiting people for your political benefits? Also, are you sure you want me to be a politician? Bro, I could end your career. I assume. We're the main character after all. Although this game doesn't have a whole lot of main character energy to it.
Politics without a little bit of danger? That's just people talking. Knowledge is power, no? The more you know, the more you can do. Like this magic of yours that the keepers study so carefully.
Oh, are you hoping to come at it from the other way and become a politician who knows some keeper things instead of a keeper who knows some politician things, and now you're recruiting me so that you have a keeper who knows some politician things?
Vote for me, I can shoot lightning out of my Vote for me, I can shoot lightning out of my hands.
No. Vote for me. I have a basic understanding of how magic works, and therefore can possibly help fix a lot of the magic problems that we're having, which seems to be one of the main okay, so not a whole lot of places in this world have magic yet, because it's very new and no one knows much about it. But I think this guy is aiming towards maybe trying to, if he can understand it, then he could understand how to, utilize it in a more widespread manner. Right? Or maybe I'm thinking too deep.
We just met the guy.
Listen, all I know about this guy is that he's a smooth talker, he's a politician, and he wants to study magic.
Yeah, that could mean anything. Also, he's a politician, so do you think he's gonna just tell us his true intentions right off the bat?
I think I've made an educated guess. Also, the more you know, the more you can do. Like, I don't know. I've been okay, you do it.
I've been asking myself, how do keepers harness that power? And what does it wait, no, come on. I'm gonna read it correctly. I've been asking myself, how do keepers harness that power? What does it cost to manipulate magical energy?
See, and that's another thing. I'm glad that you as a politician are paying attention to the problem of keepers not like lasting very long in these big important institutions such as libraries. He's taking an interest in workers' rights.
So you earlier you were trying to get in their pants, and now you're just like, they've got my vote.
They don't have my vote yet. I don't know if these are their policies, but I want them to be their policies. Maybe I should have said language politics.
And what are the limits of said feats?
I take back my earlier statement. He's not interested in workers' rights. He's interested in cool magic, go boom, and do cool shit.
Which is valid.
Which is valid.
Guy watches like the in-universe equivalent of Mythbusters.
I love that.
Not that there would be one. First of all, they don't have TV, and second of all, I don't. The magic, the secrets of magic are indeed kept secret.
Okay, but like, there's got to be at least one keeper who runs like a pamphlet on like pushing the bounds as much as they can.
I doubt it. They write 300-page books that are only distributed to libraries such as this.
Okay.
I don't know.
The way you've been questioning me almost makes me wonder if you have a wish to become a seeker yourself, a keeper yourself, River Sam.
Who knows? Now, your answer?
You don't believe he wants to be a keeper at all, but his interest piques your curiosity in return. For someone who isn't a scholar, they have an unusual interest in the specifics of your craft. You doubt that he hasn't already heard the answers to his questions. You've told him little more than what's understood as common knowledge. So then, what's his angle? Do they think they'll get something out of you because you're here by yourself, far removed from the Accords? I'm afraid that's something I can't answer in a sentence or two. Like I said, it takes years of training, but magic is also not yet fully understood.
And what do you, as a keeper, think? Does magic have potential to be more than a warding spell in a book?
That's not up to me. The Accords.
Do the Accords have a monopoly on magic?
In a way, you suppose they do. But for good reason. That's what you've always heard said, anyway. I believe you'd have to ask the Accords to understand the way they work. I am only a humble keeper. I don't dictate the ways of librarians. River simply gives you an unreadable smile.
So I see. Thank you for indulging me tonight, Keeper Blue. I hope to speak to you again.
You bid them good night, collect your things, and find your way back to your room. You want to stay up and read more, but the conversation with River took more of your time than you expected. It's late enough as it is. You turn in for a night's rest.
Where you have to read that one. ... Okay.
When you wake, you feel disoriented. For a second, you're sure you're back in the Ivory Commune, sleeping on a simple bed in your small room. But when you reach out your hand, it touches cool stone instead of wood. and the bed doesn't creak the way it usually does. That's right. You're far away from home. You get up slowly. Maybe it's because you woke while thinking of the place you resided in for so long with Darian Sam, but you sit down at your little desk, grab some paper and ink, and start writing.
That's a pretty big desk, actually.
Darian Sam, I've arrived safely at the summit and am working diligently on the request. It's an unusual problem, but I'm sure I'll find a way to deal with it. Though I won't lie, I prefer working alongside you. I've traveled a lot, but I think this is the furthest I've ever been from anything I know. Thank you again for your recommendation to Akutai Sem. I was not aware you knew her personally. She did mention something that I wanted to ask you about. Other keepers have been here before me, and some fell ill to poor sickness. I didn't think that existed anymore. Did the Accords know? Should I be worried? Did you know? That aside, I've heard rumors about the escalating conflict. I hope this letter has found you safe and sound in Axis. Warm regards, Blue. There. You seal the letter and tuck it away in your pocket. You'll drop it off at the postal area on your way to breakfast.
And then it will get shot out of a can.
Today you'll be assessing the magical damage in person for the first time. Now that you've spent time in the Keeper's quarters and have compared your notes with the material you found in Summit, you feel prepared enough to make an attempt at beginning physical repairs. After you've had a quick breakfast and collect everything you need, you head upstairs. With your toolkit at the ready, you methodically set to work. Chalk, ink, knives, salt. Maps of the first floor, your desk, and your notes. You draw the required sequence on parchment and call forth the system of this floor. It rises from the paper to hang in the air in front of you, translucent and glittering. The maelstrom of the moving, breathing, magical network hits you with such a force you suck in a sharp breath. Concentrate now, follow the lines, find a congregation of magical unrest, and there it is. A swirling knot of tension.
We're a magical masseuse.
You follow the strained, worn-out strands. Over there, bookcase B2. You crouch in front of it, examining the book spines. You attempt to pull one off the shelves, except it doesn't give. You try another and another until your 7th attempt comes loose. The book itself does not open, however. Okay, right, a closed spiral. Let me try and unspool that for you. You place the book back and arrange your tools in front of you. With closed eyes, you let your focus drift until you're within the massive threads in front of you. Unseeing, you move your ink brush across the parchment, symbols burning in your mind. First, you focus on the book you just held in your hands. Breathe. Envision an open circle through which water flows. You draw the symbols, feel them light up along your hands, your arms. The book responds, and you make the circle grow bigger and bigger until it swallows every book in the large, tall bookcase in front of you. Beads of sweat are forming on your forehead, your brows furrowed into a concentrated frown. If you go book by book, they'll be swallowed back into the broken system again. You have to pry it apart from the top to get all the books at once. Can't be too forceful. Steady hand, steady in. Just a little bit, and a little bit more. That's it, there you go. You begin gently to coax the stream open, and immediately and deftly set to weaving a new pathway for it to follow. The magic coils and uncoils, tenses, and then settles. You usher it gently towards its new path, connect it to the rest of the existing pathways with supporting strands, and draw out a small ward for good measure. Given some time, the magic will flow naturally again, and the books will ease. There might remain the task of physically restoring the tomes in some cases, but this part is the most important. You exhale and open your eyes. You try a book, and it easily slips off the shelf. You open it, and it obliges. Smiling, you place it back on the shelf. One down, about 3,000 more to go.
No wonder everyone got core sickness. That seems hard.
Yeah. After shutting the door to your room, you lean against it, shoulders sagging in exhaustion. You've managed to rewrite 10 points of magical... You've managed to rewire 10 points of magical tension today, but it has drained you of all your energy. You feel good about it now, but going through different areas and rewriting their paths, you've gotten a much better feel for the summit's magic. And tomorrow it'll be easier. The sequences you've woven in place will act as conduits that will guide and strengthen other paths. You fall asleep within seconds.
Wish that were me.
You look in horror at the bookshelf in front of you, where you poured your blood, sweat, and tears into for hours yesterday.
Nothing?
Nothing? Nothing?
Heyo.
Hey. Where are your strands? Where are your carefully crafted sequences?
What's up?
I'm just looking at what you're playing.
We're playing the Summit Library. It is a game about being a magical plumber, basically.
Sweet.
You stare, dumbfounded. It's as if you were never here yesterday. If anything, the magic is even more agitated. Okay, you'll just try again. Maybe you made a mistake somewhere, or maybe you need to tweak the sequences you wrote. Maybe the summit requires a different approach than you'd use normally. Was it made of many different kinds of magic? It is made of many different kinds of magic, after all. You sigh and get to work.
Oh, poor little Blue.
You repeat this cycle the next day, and the day after that, and the day after that. You accumulate piles of notes where you write and rewrite sequences, test different methods, and try a variety of symbol structures. Nothing. This isn't getting me anywhere. You're standing in front of the very bookcase you spent several hours in front of yesterday, hands on your hips. You give the spines in front of you a withering look. Am I getting something wrong? Why does it keep reverting? The new safekeeping bindings you devised and put in yesterday to prevent this very thing from happening have vanished. Only the faintest lingering touch of your magical trail is left, uselessly drifting around the broken system. You wave your hand, commanding life back into your... You wave a hand, commanding life back into your previous restoration, but the unsettled magic glides out of your grasp.
Oh, actually, can you scooch up a little bit? And move over here a little bit? We want to see more of your face.
Guess it needs some time before you try again. With an unhappy sigh, you bend and pick up your toolbox. Maybe I'll ask Dari and Sam about this. They might know. Oh, or maybe they can send me some material on it. Musing to yourself, you run through your stack of notes.
Huh?
Huh? Wait, where's... You run through your papers again, slower this time. Your notes on bound properties are nowhere to be found. You sit for a second, frowning in thought. When was the last time that you had them in your hands? Maybe they got stuck in one of your books somewhere? You rummage through the books you have with you, but no, actually. Where'd my copy of Making Magic go?
Oh, it's the guy.
close your eyes and try to retrace your steps. You definitely didn't use it yesterday, but maybe the day before that, or the last time you remember clearly holding it in your hands was when you spoke with River. Damn it! You've been working on a property-bound sequence string, and you'd really hate to have to go through all the work all over again. Did River take the book along with your notes? They were awfully interested in your work, and they did say they were waiting to read Making Magic as well. You suppose paying a quick visit to River's room would be the fastest way to clear things up.
It is rigged with a bomb.
You gather your things and are about to make your way over to the guest wing when you realize... I don't know where they're staying. Oh, excuse me.
Oh, Keeper Sam, how can I help you?
So I'm looking for someone. A visitor currently staying in a guest room, but I don't know which one. It's River Zrisha?
I'm terribly sorry, but I can't give personal information out without their consent.
Drat! You'd hoped being the summit's keeper would grant you access to that kind of information, but apparently not. It's really important, I promise. I lost my notes and they...
Oh, did you lose something? I recommend visiting the front desk at the entrance hallway and filing a lost item.
That means interacting with the tsundere I just pissed off.
Asa? Yeah.
Based on your experience, this doesn't bode well. And how quickly does the front desk process lost item files?
I'd say a couple of weeks at least. The summer's a big place, with many visitors after all.
Grown. Just your luck.
If that's all. Keeper Sam.
There's a number of excuses you could come up with to try and get River's room number somehow, but that'd be overstepping boundaries. You thank the librarian. Resolving to keep a better eye on your things, you find your way to the front desk.
I really like this key art.
Ah, damn it! I kind of wanted to interact with Ias. Fortune has it, Ias isn't the one behind the counter this time, thanks Sky and Stars.
Good morning, Keeper Sam. How can I help you?
I'd like to file a lost item, please. And actually, could you send a message to one of the guests currently staying here?
Oh, of course. Provide me the details of your lost possession as well as your letter.
You scrawl a quick note to River while the librarian drops off the lost item form. If you're at all inclined, please let me know where you're staying. I believe you might have something I lost as well. Keeper Blue.
Oh, thank you very much. Actually, Mayor Sam, while you're here, mail for you. 2 letters.
You take them from the librarian. Recognize the handwriting on the first one you see right away. It's from Darian Sam. You open the letter immediately as nervous anticipation swells within you. My dear Blue, I am glad to receive word that you're safe and sound in the summit. I know you'll do well. Akutai is an old friend of mine, and though she may seem stern to you, I assure you she is incredibly intelligent and dedicated to her work. It also makes her a real pain in the neck to work with, but don't tell her I said that. As to your questions about the core sickness, yes, it's true. As you can imagine, the Accords have been reluctant to send keepers to the summit after a few disastrous cases. Rest assured that they are aware and that all afflicted keepers are being cared for.
Okay.
I apologize. I must confess I knew that I was sending you out to do. Be angry with me if you will, but know that my words were bound, and I could not speak of it to you before. Please trust me when I say that whatever happens, you'll be safest where you are now. I miss my favorite colleague as well, and am of course incredibly lonely without you at my side. Don't stay gone for too long. Keep sending me letters, and let me know if I can ever be of aid. Warmly, Darian. It's good to hear that the keepers who fell ill are being taken care of, but the fact that you were kept in the dark about it still nags at you a little. That, as well as the fact that Darian Sam knew and deliberately chose not to tell you, even when they know where you were being sent off to. They're cryptic as always. Safest where you are now. Are they talking about the escalating conflict? You can't stay mad at them for long. They must have had the reasons. Their work does revolve around a lot of secrecy after all. Your heart clenches a little at the words, "I miss my favorite colleague."
Oh.
You don't know when you'll see each other again, but hopefully soon. You carefully put Dorian Sam's letter away and open the other note. You're met with elegant cursive handwriting on thick cream-colored paper. And is that perfumed water?
I'll read this one. Oh, there it is. Oh, that's okay.
Oh my god!
Seems you lost something, dear Blue H. Bluch. See, it seems you've lost something, dear Bluch. I'm sure you'll be looking for it soon. So come find me when you are. I'm staying in room 3017. River.
Oh my god!
They get flirt. What?
The little snake note, like, "Bruh."
What?
Like the little noise that you get.
In Metal Gear Solid?
Yeah. I don't know what the noise actually is. So they do have your notes, and better yet, they were kind enough to let you know. That's going to save you several days at the least. Caught up in your excitement, you're already halfway to River's room, and you remember you didn't tell the librarian to discard your note to River. Whoops! Well, guess you're gonna go on another date. Oh well, River's smart. He'll understand wires were crossed.
Nook nook. Come in. It's not locked.
You turn the handle and...
I was about to make a joke about like, whoa, I expected you to be wearing more clothes, but no, that's exactly...
Drop me like one of your French girls, okay. In a room far more luxurious than your own, River lounges atop a chaise lounge surrounded by plush pillows and expensive fabrics. Also, he titty out.
They titty out, yeah. That's the more pressing matter here. Top one.
I like that this both also has a heart on it.
Yeah.
I kind of want to choose this just because it also has a heart on it.
So it's just like, those are my notes, aren't they? It's just like, I don't care how many titties you show. Give me my stuff back.
Okay, sure, top one. River's gaze flicks over to you, a smirk creeping on their lips.
Enjoying the view?
Oh my god.
I know you are partial to such displays. I would have invited you here sooner, dear keeper.
Oh my god. Lean into it back up.
Lean into it. I don't think this game gets fully understood of you.
Is that so? Well, it's not too late for that now, is it? There's a pause, though rather than surprised. River looks pleased with himself. With a hug, they you closer and you follow. Despite being the one gazing down at him, River's tone is suddenly commanding. When he speaks again, his tone is low and soft.
It most certainly isn't. I'll have to make sure you find your way back here very soon. It most certainly isn't. I'll have to make sure you find your way back here again very soon, little dove.
Oh my god. He swallowed. God, I can't. Fucking, what is this game?
Look, okay, so the way I discovered this game, for anyone watching, I suppose, I didn't I want to play a visual novel, go find me on Google. No, I played every free game I could get my hands on Steam for released in January, and this was one of them.
It's a very good game.
So like, where did I find it? It was literally just in a pile of other free games. You know, it just.
I kind of want to go back.
Oh my god! I want to finish this game. I think it's gonna take a while. It's gonna take a while no matter what. But like, you know, again, this game is free. This game is, or at least we have a free. I think it is just straight up free.
This is going too fast for me. With this guy, just a little bit. Okay, fine. Let's keep going. It's for the game, for gameplay.
For game, I mean, you did click lean into it.
You told me to click lean into it.
Yeah, but you were holding a mouse.
Ah!
What?
I'm not saying this.
You swallow. You can't deny a little shiver works up your spine at their words.
Then River puts their documents away and the spell is momentarily broken.
I assume that this time, though, you've come for your notes, haven't you?
You nod while River rearranges his clothes. Also, weird thing to note, in the first time we met this guy, their narration was using, like, pretty much all they, them.
Yeah.
But now, in this moment, when we see him titty out, the narration is using pretty much all he, him, which is weird to me.
I don't know. I didn't write this game. I wish I had written this game.
You breathe this. This is a completely different outfit than what he was wearing earlier. What he was wearing earlier is closer to what I'm wearing now.
Whatever, just...
You breathe a sigh of relief as River hands you the copy of Making Magic. True to River's word, it still has your notes inside. Thank you for letting me know you found this. It was kind of you.
Don't be fooled, dear keeper. I do not extend kindness for no reason.
Dude, you literally stole them from me.
Yeah, it's a power play.
Aha, I should have expected as much. I suppose I do owe you one, seeing you've spared me the horrors of librarian bureaucracy. A slow, pleased smile plays on River's lips.
Indeed. I'm afraid I'll have to let you go for now, however. Against my best wishes, my work keeps me rather busy.
Bro, you literally stole them from me. What kind of fucking favor do you want? Like...
You know what kind of fucking favor you want.
No, I don't! It's probably a political favor. You might want to fuck with the magic more. Has he been fucking with our magic? That's my theory, so he's fucking with the magic. In that case, I'm sorry to have disturbed you. I'll leave you to your work. Thank you, again.
You're most welcome to visit me anytime. You're most welcome to visit me You're most welcome to visit me again anytime, dear keeper.
They're smooth, but they're a little bit of an asshole.
Oh yeah. River's really well written.
River is really well written.
I like River.
With a mouth a little drier than usual, you exit River's room, clutching the book to your chest. Work continues. You've been at the summit for a couple weeks now, so you're not surprised when Barit lets you know Akutai has summoned you to her chambers. You smooth out your clothes while on your way, breathing steadily. When you knock, Akutai's voice immediately rings out.
I can't remember what voice I did for last time. Alright, whatever. Enter, please. Oh, she was really squeaky, right? It's good to see you again, Keeper Blue.
Likewise, Xena-san.
I called you here to hear your judgment. Have you had an opportunity to inspect the library's magic? Did you find anything?
It's as complicated as you warned it would be. Restoring the problem areas seems easy enough. Except for the fact that my work vanishes overnight.
Vanishes? Vanishes, you say?
Yes. The next day I went to check on my work and everything I put in place was gone. I've tested this several times on different library sections with different kinds of issues. I've consulted many theories and workbooks and haven't been able to make sense of it so far. It leads me to believe that it has something to do with the magical generation, but...
But magical generation isn't yet fully understood, so the problem can't be easily solved. What game is this? It is called The Summit Library. It is a visual novel about fixing the magic in a magic library. It's quite good. I recommend you play it. It's free on Steam. Go check it out.
World building's fun too.
Yeah.
Ah, you were aware. Akutai sighs and rubs her forehead.
Yes. Other keepers before you have said similar things. I wish to hear your judgment unclouded by previous ones. I'd hoped.
She trails off. You can guess what she wanted to say, though. She'd hoped you had found something else. Something fixable.
Books? Yeah, there's books. There's
There's
lots
many
of books,
books.
yeah. In fact, there's some books that are... So the magic is affecting the books. So that sometimes when you want a book, A, it doesn't come out of the shelf, and B, if you can get it out of the shelf, it doesn't open. Which seems not helpful.
Yeah.
Which is why we're being hired to fix it.
I would say that non-magic books would probably be more useful in this scenario.
Yeah, but... Like,
Like, can they not just have regular fucking bookshelves?
I think the issue is they just have so many books that like it starts becoming inefficient at a certain point.
Oh, right.
Right, like if you have 1,000 books or whatever, just do it by hand. But if you have 1,000,000 books...
And they're understaffed, so...
Yeah.
With your permission, I would like to extend my stay here to study the existing material on it. I'd also like more time to experiment more with restoration practices. There must be something we're missing. Is there any lore to this game? Or is it really long story? Oh yeah, there's lore! You want to see some lore? Have a lore!
It's actually pretty... Well, okay, so this is a visual novel, so it is basically all storytelling. You get to make choices occasionally. But yeah, there is lore. You get little snippets of it. I think you can choose to be where you're from, and you can be from like half of these places. It's kind of fun.
Yeah,
We're from Axis.
Yeah.
In Axis, you'll find commerce and coin abound. Though each region has its own laws and regulations, Axis sets the tone. It has the latest fashion, the finest cuisine, and the most intricate and artful statues of our empire's beloved ruler. It's the central focus of the empire for trade and politics. It's a great place to live if you're rich, otherwise not so much. After growing up an orphan in Axis, I'll say that you'll find the highest highs and the lowest lows. Having seen much of those lows, I can't recommend visiting if you haven't the coin to spend. What I remember most are the colorful festivities and the glittering robes of wealthy folk who would, in good moods, toss out copper to the beggars.
It's just a theory, a game theory. Sure, I guess. What theory?
Wait, what is the theory? What is your theory? You can't have a game theory without having a theory. Also, MatPat literally retired.
Matt literally retired. Also,
he wanted to spend more time with his plush collection.
Also, I stopped respecting MatPat when he made a Phineas and Ferb theory that was absolutely incorrect, and
don't get.
I'm not gonna get into it. I'm not gonna get into it.
Basically, he made like fan theories that were often disruptive to the communities around the things that he made. So like he'd make a theory about Phineas and Ferb, and then a bunch of people would come into the Phineas and Ferb fandom, and the existing fans would be like, "What is wrong with you?"
He made a theory about Alka being evil, and like he based this entire theory around the idea that
we're not getting you started. We're not getting you started, please.
But the timeline-wise, that wouldn't make sense. Because at the end, if he just watched the end of the episode that he based his entire fucking theory around, he would have known that it takes place after the first summer and not before. Because, okay.
You see how I didn't want to get her started.
Anyway, voice act. I'm sorry that I went off on Dave theory.
Well, see you later, Space Alien.
Thank you, bye.
You're most welcome to stay, Blue. Blah, blah.
You're most welcome to stay, Keeper Blue. I appreciate your effort thus far. If there's anything you need of me or the summit, please do say so.
I will. Actually, could I borrow one of the librarians to stay with me during the night? I want to observe the vanishing, so to speak.
But of course, you needn't ask permission for such things.
Akutai leans forward and presses a desk to a communication device.
There, in my chambers, please. Wow, that was fast.
Barit arrives within a minute, slightly out of breath. Yes, Akutai-san? I forget my voice for her.
She was kind of motherly.
Yeah, I know.
Keeper Blue has need of you. I hope their request doesn't mean that you haven't been assisting them with their work. Wait.
Fuck! Oh, because we made things awkward with the fucking tsundere.
I feel like that was mostly Isa's fault. Like, Isa was just mean to us for no reason.
I wish I chose Cry.
Isa was going to be a dick to us no matter what, and we could have been slightly nicer to them back, but eh.
I think we were a little bit mean. And now Barit has to... Ugh. I hate that. That's a lie. Aside from your first day, you've barely seen Barit during your work here so far. Your chance encounter in the lecture hall aside. Then again, you also haven't sought her out. Barit gives you a grateful smile, and you can receive the relief on her face.
That's good to hear. Then, you may both be on your way. Then, you may be on your way, both of you. I must get back to my work.
You and Barit nod, bowing your heads in goodbye, and step out of the room. Thank you for saying that, Blue. Akutai-san would have been upset with me if she knew I'd neglected you as I have. Don't worry about it. I can see how busy you are.
My headphone.
I thought that was a sound effect.
I should start making more weird noises to see if they're sound effects or not.
I can't deny that, but still, I should have done better. I sincerely apologize and hope you make use of me in the future for whatever you may need.
Just accept the apology. Okay.
You've done nothing wrong, not in my eyes at least. There are many librarians I could have approached had I needed anything. I know that. It's more about... well, never mind. What was your request? I'm more than happy to assist you. So I'd like to supervise a few library areas overnight to make sure that my magic is working correctly. It'll be boring work, but I'd appreciate it if someone else could help me make sure I don't fall asleep. Naturally, of course I'll be there.
But what if Barrett falls asleep?
Well, I'm about to head downstairs. I was in the middle of something when Akutai called for me, so... Right, I suppose I should head down too. With Zeta-Sem's permission, I want to send a few letters of request. I want to send a few letters of request to request some additional supplies.
I want 2 cases of dynamite, 16 bowling balls.
But when you follow Brit to the stairs, there's a strange sensation in your head. For a moment, your vision is swimming, and you stumble against the wall to find support. Whoa there, are you alright? Brit's steady arms easily catch your weight. I'm sorry, I must have slept poorly last night. We seem to be falling into each other's arms a lot, aren't we? Fucking flirt! Why don't you get some rest today? Shall I escort you to your room? No, I'm alright. Maybe this is all getting to you more than you thought. You'll make sure to get a good night's rest today, and then you'll...
Nemnon!
Who was voicing Nemnon?
Fuck, I'll do it. Barrett-sem, we need you at the gates, quick, there's someone... That was a terrible voice.
I think I did Memnon.
I think you did, Memnon, yeah.
What's going on? There's a stranger bleeding at the door.
Oh yeah, you definitely did, Memnon.
I'm on my way. Blue, I'm terribly sorry. I must go on ahead. Memnon, please see to it that Blue is all right. And she immediately dashes off. Ah, Baritsam! Nenmon looks torn between following his superior and staying with you, but then dutifully offers you his shoulder to lean against. I'm alright, Nenmon. Just felt a little dizzy. What in the world is going on? Someone's bleeding at the gates? Ugh, I don't know exactly, but everyone is panicking, and Nira told me to go get Baritsam. Weren't there any other high librarians nearby?
No, we were in a weed.
Well, that is... Baritsam has a special position in the summit. A special position. I guess you could say she's kind of like a second in command, right after Akutai-sen. Oh. You had no idea. I thought Barit was just a higher librarian. Well, I really shouldn't say too much about this. A mystery like this? No way you're just going to let that be.
No way.
Can you really not tell me? I'm part of the summit now too, aren't I? I guess that's true. It's just a bit of a sensitive topic. Don't tell Parrot-sen or Akutai-sen I said this, okay? I promise I won't. So, actually, Akutai-sen and Baritsam are related, you see? Working with a family as large as theirs? I'm not related to them. What are you talking about? Just fuck up. With a family as large as theirs can be kind of difficult sometimes.
Okay.
A whole family is involved with the libraries? I don't know everything, but there's been lots of fights with the Cyril Zenith-sen. Grandpa, Pop.
Pop.
Interesting. You know of Cyril Sem, of course, but hadn't stopped to think about his and Akutai Sem's matching last names.
Ooh.
And you had no idea that Barit would be related to either of them. You also really want to ask about that slip of the tongue, but right now there's something more important. Thanks for telling me, Menmon. Now let's go down and see what all this commotion is about. You quickly head down the stairs, not leaving it up to chance with the passage entries. The whole building is buzzing with curiosity and anxiety. More people are heading down to view the spectacle than at the gates themselves.
I should do the narration. I feel like I'm not doing anything. You follow the stream of curious scholars to the entrance and push through the mass of people nervously hovering a short distance from something you never expected to see. John Cena. It's your mom.
Hello!
Hello. I see people like this on the train all the time. Not covered in blood, but other than that.
Yeah.
Stepping forward, you're faced with Dern pleading with Barrett. They're clutching something in their arms.
And, oh stars, they're covered in blood.
Please, I've come from so far. I need the scrolls. You must have someone here that can...
Brett looks bewildered, but is making a good effort at calming the situation down. Hyas is there too, directing the crowd away from the spectacle.
Hyas helpful? Wait, am I Hyas?
You're Hyas, I think. Yeah, you're Hyas.
Oh gosh, what was the voice for Hyas? The situation is...
He's sarcastic.
I know that. Give me a sec. How many voices do we do each? It's like a lot.
Yeah.
The situation is under control, dear guests. Please follow me inside.
Oh yeah, you got that bitchiness down.
Yeah. I want to do I'll do the narration.
Okay.
You briefly make eye contact while you step towards Barrett. Hyas's expression is unreadable, but even if he wanted to stop you, he couldn't. He's too busy trying to control the crowd.
I still wish we'd chosen Cry.
Whatever.
What's going on? Who is... The stranger's gaze locks onto yours.
You. You're the one I've been waiting for.
Me? What do you... They shook off Bert's hands and turned to you.
You must help me, I beg you.
The Durin sways on their feet. Now that you can take a closer look at them, you see that along with the blood, they're filthy all over. Their cloak is tattered at the edges. The desperation in their eyes reminds you a little of the life you lived many years ago.
Flashback time?
Whoa! Don't strain yourself now. Let's get these looked at first, alright? Up we go. Easy now.
No. This can't wait. I have to talk to you.
Whatever it is that they need, getting some first aid is going to be at the top of that list.
Don't worry, it's not my blood.
Here, lean on me. You're hurt. Once you've rested, we can see what I can do for you, okay? This seems to calm them a little, if only slightly. They cease their struggle against Barit and let you help them up. As you do, you get a better look at them. They're holding the bow staff, which they're holding a bow staff, which they've been leaning heavily on for support. Gesundheit. Under all the dirt and grime, their clothes are vibrant and colorful, as Dirni's garb tends to be. Stars and skies! Well, Luthien will be here at any moment. What happened to you? What's your name?
My name is Yakyar. I've come through these mountains to ask for help. My He people, they... What's that? What's my voice for Luthien? Why are all the characters showing up now? What's happening? I just ran into my office saying there's a...
Luthien, please take care of them for now. They're just about to collapse in our arms.
Of course. This way, please.
And just as your shoulders relax a little, shouts of surprise alert you to the opposite side of where Yakyar made their entrance. What in the world? The black armor is unmistakable. One of the tallest, most imposing men you've ever seen slowly emerges within your sight. I call this one.
Okay.
I have a very specific voice in mind.
Do it.
No, what's the army doing here? Yakyar freezes beside you. Strangely enough, the man's weary gaze passes over everyone without seeming to see. He speaks to no one in particular. I've come to ask. Fuck, hold on.
No. Just hum low.
I've come
No.
to ask for
You're not gonna be able to
sanctuary.
sustain that.
No, I'm doing that. I'm doing it.
I've come to ask for sanctuary.
Okay.
Yakyar scoffs and bares their teeth.
Sanctuary? You monster, you'll never find peace, not as long as I live.
And Yakyar draws their staff.
Ba-bum.
End of chapter 1.
Okay.
Oh my god!
Okay, I think this is a good stopping point.
Thank you so much for playing the first chapter of the Summit Library. Put aside your ink and pen, close your books, and turn in for a well-deserved rest. If you haven't done so already, please make sure to save your game. See you again soon.
Oh, is that it?
Yeah, that's it.
So wait. Okay? I need to. Okay. Where's? Come on, Steam. Okay, right, because we're looking at the. Okay. Start page. Okay, in the future, right? Okay. When more? When more?
I can play a different route, see what happens if we cry.
We could. When more? Okay, this game's good. You should play it. Oh yeah, there's Ice. There's Ice for the kitty cats.
Ice the kitties.
Ice the kitties. Oh.
Alright, this
Okay.
is a good time to stop.
Thank you for watching our stream, everybody.
Thank you for watching our stream, everybody. Have
Okay.
a wonderful day.
I want to hand them like $20-$30 to play the rest of the game. Ah.
Follow.
Yep. I'm gonna do a quick Google. Bum 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 bum. There's the itch.io page. I guess you could follow them on itch. Follow. Oh, Patreon. $45 a month. That's it.
That's all they're getting?
Damn. I feel like burnout. Oh, death of a parent. Oh, that sucks.
Oh.
Well, I'll probably join this person's Patreon.
Free advertising. Go join this person's Patreon.
Yeah,
so we
go
can
give
get
them money.
More game.
Yeah, I want more money. I want. Oh, okay, no. I want them to have more money. I have plenty of money right now.
Yeah.
Give this person money.
They deserve it.
Yeah.
It's cute.
All right. That's the end of the stream. See y'all later. Bye bye.